Okay, here's lick number 8. Okay, we're starting this on 15th fret on the B string, and we're going to have 15, 12, 14, 15, 14, 12. So we're going to have 15, 12, 14, 15, 14, 12. Same on the G string, same on the high E string, same on the B string. So okay, then the last lick, we're going to have 15, 12, 10 on the B string, 12 on the G, then we're going to hit 9 on the G and play that twice. So we've got, then we've got 14, 12, 9 on the G, 12 on the D, then we're going to play 9 on the D twice. So then we're going to have 14, 12 to 9 on the D. Then we're going to have 12 on the A, 10 twice on the A, and then finish on 12 on the low E. So and when you put both those parts together, you should have this. Okay, now for lick number 9. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of sliding into this first position pentatonic shape that we're going to do from the 12th fret. In standard tuning it'd actually be E minor, but it's actually D minor, seeing as we're tuned down a whole tone. So we're sliding into the 12th fret on the low E string, hammering onto 15 on the low E. Then we're going to have 12 on the A, 15 pull off to 12 on the low E, then 14 on the A. So we're going to have, and that's basically going to be the pattern throughout this whole pentatonic shape. So at a slow tempo it should look like this. So we've already done the first part. Then we're going to slide into 12 on the A again, hammer onto 14 on the A, 12 on the D, 14 pull off to 12 on the A, then 14 on the D. Then we're going to slide into 12 on the D, hammer on 14 on the D, 12 on the G, 14 pull off to 12 on the D, then 14 on the G. So far we should have this. Okay, so carrying on up the same scale, we're going to slide into 12 on the G, hammer on 14 on the G, 12 on the B, 14 pull off to 12 on the G, then we've got 15 on the B, then we're going to slide into 12 on the B, hammer on 15 on the B, then we've got 12 on the high E, 15 pull off to 12 on the B, then we're going to bend up 15 a whole step, which is going to take us into the next part of the lick. Okay, so at a slow tempo, so far we've got this. Then we're just going to do this repeating lick. Okay, so it's just going to be 15 bent up a whole step on the B string, then we're going to have 12 on the high E, 15 on the B, then 12 on the B, and we're going to, basically the bend on the 15th fret will happen 4 times, so you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to follow that lick, you're going to have 15 pull off to 12 on the high E, same on the B, 14 pull off to 12 on the G, then you're going to have 15 pull off to 12 on the B, 14 pull off to 12 on the G, and then the same on the D, 14 to 12. Then starting on 12 on the D, you're going to have 12, 14, 16 on the D, 12, 14, 16 on the G, alternate picked. starting with the downstroke. Then we're going to shift and we're going to start from 14 on the D and play 14, 16, 17 on the D, 14, 16, 17 on the G. Okay, so that second half of the lick should sound like this. And when you put it with the first half, you should have this. Okay, now we're going to take a look at lick number 10. Okay, we're starting with a downstroke using alternate picking on the 14th fret on the G string. We're going to have 14, 16, 17, then we're going to have 15 on the B, and then we're going to have 17, 16, 14 on the G. So we're going to have... So it's going to be the pattern. So when we go back up after doing that, we're going to go 14, 16, 17 on the G, then play 15, 17, 19 on the B. So when you put that together, it should sound like this at a slow tempo. Okay, then we're going to repeat 15, 17, 19 on the B, and then we're going to have 15 on the high E, 19, 17, 15 on the B. Then when we get to 15 on the B, we're going to go back up again, and then we're going to include 15, 17 and 19 on the high E. So as you can see, it's following a sort of pattern where you're going to go up 4, down 4, then up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So up 4, down 3, and then up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, keeping that pattern in mind, we're shifting up to the 17th fret on the B string, and we've got 17, 19, 20 on the B, 17 on the high E. Then come back down, then go up 6, so we've got 17, 19, 20 on the B, 17, 19, 20 on the high E. Then the last pattern, same pattern again with the right hand picking and left hand manoeuvring. We're going to have 19 on the B, 20, then 22 on the B, 19 on the high E, then we've got 22, 20, 19 coming back down, and then you can probably guess where we're going after that. It's up 6, so we've got 19, 20, 22 on the B, then the same on the high E string. So at a slow tempo, that whole lick should sound like this. Okay, here's lick number 11. Okay, this is one of those licks where it's fairly simple to explain and perform at a slow tempo, but getting it up to speed is a little bit more difficult, but I'll show you the notes anyway. We're going to have start on 8 on the high E, and we're going to be using alternate picking with the right hand, starting with the downstroke, and we're going to have... So that's 8, 5, 7, 8 on the high E. Then we're going to have 10, 7, 8, 10 on the high E. Then 12, 8, 10, 12. Then we're going to have 14, 10, 12, 14. 15, 12, 14, 15. 17, 14, 15, 17. Then 19, 15, 17, 19. Then we've got 20, 17, 19, 20. Then we've got 22, 19, 20, 22. And then we're finishing on 24 on the high E string. So at slow tempo, linking all those together, it should sound like this. Okay, that takes us into lick number 12, so here it is. Okay, each of these descending notes we're going to be playing twice each, and we're basically going to be following a 4-note pattern, which is going to look like this, which is 24, 19 on the high E, then 20, 19 on the B, and we're going to repeat in that in octaves, but each of those notes we're going to play twice. So those 4 notes that I just mentioned, all starting with a downstroke. Then starting in the second octave, coming down, we've got 21 on the G, 16 on the G, then 17, 16 on the D. So we've got then the last octave, we're going to start on 19 on the A, play that twice, 14 on the A, then we've got 15 on the low E, then 14 on the low E. So then the last lick will be, so it's 12 on the low E, 16 on the D, 14 on the A, 12 on the G, 16 on the G, 14 on the D, then 12 hammer on to 14 on the G. Okay, so we've got so when you put both those parts together at a slow tempo, you should be looking at this. Okay, here's lick number 13. Okay, we're starting this with a downstroke on the 14th fret on the D string, and we're going to have 14, 16 on the G, 17, 14 on the D. So we've got. Then we're moving down to 12 on the D, 14 on the G, 16 on the D, 12 on the D. So we've got. Then back to the first position again. Then we're going to repeat the second shape, but we're going to do it from the 17th fret on the D. So 17 D, 19 G, 21 D, 17 D. So we've got. And all the time we're doing these licks, we're using alternate picking, starting with a downstroke. So down, up, 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 down, up. Then we're back to the first position again, second position, then we're going to finish with this. So that's 14 on the D, 17, 16, 14 on the G, 17 on the D, then 16 to 14 on the G, then 17 on the D to then start again. So at slow tempo so far we've got this. Then when we get to 14 on the D, that's literally where we start again, and repeat everything that we've just done. As far as the second position that we looked at, starting on the 12th fret on the D, then we're going to have this run. So that's 14, hammer onto, 12, hammer onto 14, hammer onto 16 on the D, same on the G. Then we're going to move to the B string and play 15, 17, 19 on the B, then the same on the high E. So we've got. So that lick slow with all the parts should sound like this. Okay, now for lick number 14. Okay, so lick number 14 is basically the same as lick number 13, but it's just an octave higher, so we're doing exactly the same thing again. Starting on 17 on the B string, we've got 17, 19 on the high E, 20 on the B, 17 on the B. Again, using alternate picking with the right hand, starting with the downstroke. Then moving to 15 on the B, we've got 17 on the high E, 19 on the B, 15 on the B. Then back up to 17. Then the next position is going to be 20 on the B, 22 on the high E, 24 on the B, 20 on the B. So we've got okay, so now we're going to repeat positions 1 and 2 again. 2, then 1, then 3. Then we're going to have this lick to finish. Okay, so that's 19, pull off to 15 on the high E, hammer on 17, hammer on 19, pull off to 17, pull off to 15. Sounds a lot, but the pattern really is just this. Then do the same thing on the B string, same order of the notes. Then we've got same pattern, but we've got 17, 14, 16, 17, 16, 14 on the G. Then the same on the D. Okay, so the whole of that lick slow should sound like this.